Hey there everybody, it's Ather Beer Stand back here with some more SevTech Ages. I realized after signing off the last episode that we kind of half-assed our mission to upgrade our gear. So I got out my my Armorer's Construct manual. Apparently I don't have it on me anymore. And I made some things. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to hit R, which it doesn't matter because I've got too much stuff in my inventory. So let's just dump, actually let's keep those. Let's dump some of this other stuff, we need those. That should do. So we got some glass, some aquamarine, a gauntlet of power, 4 steel polishing kits, 4 sand, and 4 steel armor plates. We're going to give our armor a serious makeover today. So if you look, I probably should get my book. I think it's probably in here, yeah, because you'll want to read this. If we go back here, modifiers, polished. Increases toughness level. Toughness added depends on material used, requires no modifier. So this is just a thing that you can do for free, is what in thinking is that says. It says it applies the same toughness level of the material used to the armor. So if we look in our armor here, the toughness is 1.25, and that is based on the Prismarine helmet core. Oh no, maybe that's based on the plates. Looks like it's based on the plates, the copper plates that are dense. So the steel polishing kit, well, steel has a toughness, oh yeah, it's listed there, 4.5. So in theory, for free, we should be able to, is that not how that, oh, and sand. That's what the sand were for. Oh, armor forge. Okay, what does it take to make an armor forge? Is it the same thing basically as the other one? Yeah. Okay. No problem. One of these should be the armor forge under here. Yeah, armor station rather. Where is my all-in-one? Really? I seem to have a real talent for doing that. I don't know how it is that I accomplished that. But we've got too much stuff again. Or still, I should say we have too much stuff still. Okay, that should do us. So we need those and 4 of these for a third. And that should do us. We make this real quick. We should be able to, yeah. As I've got iron blocks in my inventory for something else that we're going to do as well, a further upgrade. So armor forge, I had to make the tool forge as well. Armor forge. Now we should be able to apply this modifier, and it's polished, and it should have now a toughness of 4.5 from the steel. And it still has 4 modifiers, 4 and 4. So that is free, basically, just at the cost of some iron, and these are 2 apiece to make, 2 iron apiece, so really cheap. So we'll just apply that to all of the tools. And then, likewise, we're going to apply steel plates, which give this indomitable modifier, which just, it doesn't say how much, but it says it improves your armor. So we're going to add that to all of our armor as well. It says it makes your armor more effective or something like that. I can't remember. Let's see, we can look at that as well. That is in, we go to modifiers. Oh yeah, we're there, steel. Indomitable. Makes your armor more effective. That's what it tells you. So I don't know what that means, but also the durability on that is 10. The modifier is slightly less than with the copper that we had there, but I think that this is going to protect us way better. And then we want to take our helmet armor, and we're going to put 1 and 2 glass. I thought it was 2 glass. No, it's 2 of these and a glass, maybe. No, I don't remember. But you can look, we want amphibious, 2 glass, and prismarine in the armor forge. Prismarine crystals, that's what I have, right? Maybe these have to not be, oh, okay. They have to not be stacked. Very good. So that'll store oxygen for us. And I've stopped wearing my slimy boots. There we go. That's a significant upgrade. Now we're at 11 armor rating instead of like 9, I think, that we were at before. And we should have all around better defense. Further, because I was noticing with the cactus on here that my armor is getting torn up because it costs durability whenever it deals damage. Like really torn up. So there's a modifier that we now have access to. In fact, we have also access to Silk Touch, I noticed. I hadn't even thought to look. But we can get, oh, what I want is resistance. But I also want this one, reinforcement. I don't think I have enough obsidian to do both. I went and mined up a bunch of it. I went over to one of those lava pools and dumped some water across it. And if you stand in a puddle of water with this pick, because it has the aqua dynamic modifier on it. Oh, we just need crafting grid. I want resistance. We can get 13 of them. That's all my iron, I think, that I have left in the world. But I'm about to go iron mining, so that's not a big deal. I went and got a ton of redstone because that's another thing we're going to do. So we should be able to go here. In fact, let's just grab the redstone now. I don't know how much we're going to need. I'll tell you what, though, this pick, because it has fortune on it, all the redstones. I got as much as I could carry, and I put my armor back on, didn't I? And I didn't have a lot of room in my backpack, granted, but so I think we're just going to do the chest plate, as many as it'll go. I think it goes to 5. Is that 5? Isn't that what it has? Resistant 4. Oh my, it just keeps going. Crazy. Resistance 6. How high does this go? I want all of them. So all we have to do is go mine some iron. That'll get us 8. 8. It goes to 8. Okay, so that's resistant. And then we'll put the rest, I think pants are the next. It's always the boots and the... oh, did we... I hope not. Okay, so... And then we also want to add, I think we have modifiers left, 3. The Gauntlet of Power to our chest plate, which increases our attack power. So... now I think we have all the things, at least everything that I can afford. Mostly because I turned all my iron into steel. That immersive engineering just swallows iron, just gulp, it's gone. But there's a great big limonite deposit right over the hill that I was about to go swoop up. Let's put our armor on. There's also a thing you can do, but we need to get slime, which is a whole process in order to do it on a mass scale. We need to get all varieties of slime balls. And then we can make slime crystals. And then we can emboss. I think it's called embossing, where you can take a tool part, like a different piece of trim, something that you wanted to get a special ability from, and just basically craft it into the item without actually replacing a modifier with it, or a part with it. So you're just basically adding an extra part. Ha 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 ha. Oh, that's the wrong weapon. Light people on fire now. It's great. I feel way tougher now. Forgot, creepers don't attack, so you can't make them block. It's great. I love it. All right, I'm gonna actually go sleep and then go grab some iron, and then we'll progress a little bit further. As I'm going to get ready to go on this mission, I'm like, what's all this redstone in my inventory? Forgot about one of the things. This was the reason that I wanted to make this before I went mining. One of the things is that we want to add speed to our armor. We can scroll down the list of ever-growing abilities. Speedy. And it's not even really that expensive, and it stacks. So I didn't need as much of this redstone as I thought I did. Go, go, go. Okay, let's see how we move. So it's not like super a whole lot faster. I wonder if it is only like a sprinting thing. It's definitely faster, but it's not anything outrageous. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. I'll be back. Joke's on me, I wasn't even wearing my armor. Now I'm wearing my armor and it's considerably faster. Lols. Okay, so check out how OP this pick is. Like, it's pretty fast, you know. I mean, we've seen how long mining takes. Like, you can chew through some ore with that, right? That's pretty quick. Or, because it's aqua dynamic, we can put this bucket of water here. And when we stand in the water, it just does that. Right? Right? Freaking amazing. Like, you could argue, okay, now we've seen that. That's a thing. Okay, right? But, okay, and then here's the other thing that it does. So, but that other ability works with any material. Well, I guess maybe vein mining does too, come to think of it. Like, I hadn't tried vein mining obsidian. That would have been interesting. But boom. I don't know. You tell me, like... Right? Anyway, I just, yeah, prismarine is the prismarine binding is what is allowing us to do the water thing. It's just ridiculous. It's kind of insane. Just like popcorn. Oh, see, and then we drifted up and out of, and they got all slow. It might be faster than the vein miner. I can't even just like mine one block. Like, literally one click is like 4 blocks. Anyway, I'll meet you back at the base. Oh yeah, here's one thing. It makes you hungry. I started taking damage. So I was going to go and erase the mark for this limonite deposit on my map, but I hadn't even marked this one. I just ran across it randomly as I was on my way to one that is marked. So the downside of that is it makes you really hungry. The vein miner, the ore excavator, makes you super hungry. And It really, like that one vein just destroyed my pick. Let's see, what do I need to eat? Vegetable, yeah. But I got a lot of good ore off of that, and it took me all of about 3 minutes to mine up. The water is probably faster overall. I don't think it avoids the hunger issue. So let's see, we got a good bit of iron. We'll just turn all of that into ingots. I've got like a partial stack of rough iron. What is in here? Molten tin. What are we short? Like 1? Why do we have that? I don't even know why there would have been tin in there. I'm confused by that. Tin. What do we need to add? Like 1 ingot to that? Good luck. Oh, I made it in. It got in there? Yeah, instantly. Let's see if I can top that off. No. We're still shy. Why? How? How does that happen? I'm terribly confused. What is in here that is partial? Is that 144? Oh, it is. Okay. I'm just slow at math today. Dang. Seriously not recognizing that. Gotcha. That melts so fast. It's crazy. Okay, so that was just partially left over from a pour, I guess, of a whole bunch of tin. And then we can take this. I don't know if I mentioned this, or no, I didn't show it. I think maybe I did mention it. But there's an unpacking press. Cactus farm. And I took a stack out of there before to make tools, so that's working. It's the smallest cactus farm I've ever made. Yeah, that's the unpacking, the 3x3. No, that's the packing. That's the packing. We want this one, unpacking. I love it. You can make whole systems with these conveyor belts too. Like maybe we'll do something like that at some point. When resources are doubled, we can make, you know, like 5 pressers and make little assembly lines and have good fun like that. So now we got good supply of tin ingots, and then we'll do the same with our iron. I want to do, I don't know if we can. I want to make an attunement altar from astral sorcery, because that is what it takes to make a floating crystal. Because these things, in order to make them, you need an attuned celestial crystal. It has to be attuned, and we can only do that in an attunement altar. 4 stardust to get this thing. I have a small amount. I've been picking it up when I find them, 21, and sometimes you get more than 1 return when you make the celestial crystal clusters. I think it has to do with the purity of the gem that you put in. But I digress. We need our astral tome, which, do I have that? It's probably in the bookshelf. Because my thinking long term is that if we can get the attunement altar, there are various lenses that you can make that give special effects, but you can only use them in conjunction with one of these floating crystals. So, book, astral tome. It's probably in attunement, I would think. Attunement. Attunement altar. And then you have to do like a whole huge thing for that, which I'm not even sure we have enough marble to do, so that might be a side quest. But I run into marble all the time. I'll just go mine something. Unfortunately, my pick is going to be a long time mending, because that was almost full durability, and now it's down under half. We can put a second, wow, how much is that? 225 sooty marble. We can put a second modifier on there, multiple levels of the mending moss, which we may actually end up needing if we're going to use this as a mining pick. And that's what it's going to be. Like, this is just going to be a designated mining pick. And we might have other picks, like I need to make a silk touch pick for sure. That needs to happen. I'm not going to do more tinker stuff on camera. We can turn that back on and pour a bunch of iron. And this is like, this smeltery is, how much is left in here? It's tearing through it pretty quick. I like it. It's 5 by 5 by 3. I mean, we could go bigger easily, but it's pretty much, oh, we are out of juice. So here's what I have to do. For some reason, it says in the description of this item that it will place liquid into like a container, or at least into a machine. So this is set on the, oh, I need an empty bucket, because here's what happens. So you'd think logically that you would be able to right click on this tank. Oh, nope, sorry. Wait, why is there no source block? Yeah, okay, there we go. So there is a bucket of lava in there, but there's also a bucket of lava in the world. So I don't know if we're getting 2 for 1, or if it's just some kind of weird glitch. But if I do that, oh, my soul network is empty. That's why I'm taking damage. Which means this is how we feed our soul network, because I was being a space cadet, and I was talking about the gem and being able to sacrifice into the orb and not needing the dagger. But what we need, that feeds directly into our soul network, and it's 200 every time we right click. And that doesn't, all these runes that we spent all that time making don't give us any benefit. So I should also have my divination sigil here, and my sacrificial dagger. So it says we have if we right click, we have 859 in our life pool. And then if we right click, it gives us 200, see? But we can put this directly in here, and it takes blood from the pool. You can see it's draining out, and our life essence is going up, right? So if we sacrifice our blood into the pool, we're getting the benefit of, so that was 5,000. See, like, we can go up by almost 1,000 at a time. I think we figured out we were getting 760, and then that feeds into, see, this is still going up, and that was for like what, 3 pokes of the dagger. Well, there was a bunch in there. There was like 8,000 or 6,000 in there or something like that. But you can see this is still at 4,000. So for just a couple of pokes, we can then make it so now when I place a lava source block, I don't take damage. So because my life pool was empty, it was taking directly from my health. That's how blood magic works. So yeah, you can like run around in the world placing light sources or lava blocks until you die. Good stuff. Really cool mod. But it's also dangerous. With tombstones, a little bit less so. With keep inventory, no big deal. You lose your experience. But there are ways around that. There's an item in blood magic that allows you to store your levels in a book. And we'll probably be making that. How's this thing doing? 61 blocks, that's what I'm talking about. Almost done. It'll take longer to pour them out than it takes to melt them, I'll tell you that, because I've only got one of these automated. I can do this, which is what I usually do, but it's a little bit of a waste of camera time, I think. So we need to eat, because my mind is going 1,000 directions, because what I really want is more blood magic, but what we need is an attunement altar. And so it's like this huge sidetrack that I'm not really into. That mod that doesn't really excite me that much. I mean, it's cool. I'm not dogging the mod. It's just not really my style. Like I like to make builds of my own, and basically it enforces all of its own builds on you, because you have to have this exact multi-block structure built somewhere in your world to accommodate this mod, and you need like 9 of them to do anything. Sooty marble. That is all the sooty marble we have, but we have some. That is not enough marble. Like, really at all. What does it take to actually make this thing? The actual attunement altar. Course 2 star metal. Like, well, we got a few of the dust. Oh, that's the ingots, though. The ingots are a challenge. But that's the whole reason we want this also, because once we have this floating crystal, the one that we're making, the floating crystal, then we can use it to make the star metal ore out of iron ore, which we can mine in the Twilight Forest. I have a fair bit of it that I've been saving. Well, that's 12. I think I have more elsewhere. So, the quest is marble, or the quest is star metal. Star metal we've done, so I'll go make some more of that, and then we'll move on. So I came down to the mill to see if there was any black dye powder in here so I could make this nocturnal powder for the current mission of getting star metal ore. And I saw, oh look, all my black stained bricks have finished processing, and I was like, wait, this is a little example. This is a little vision into how Athroburistan actually plays the game. Because where progression meets aesthetics, oftentimes aesthetics wins. So where I was really like charging pretty hard on getting this astral sorcery stuff done, pretty blocks caught my eye and distracted me. Boom. Oh yeah. I do love a nice build. And I mean, it's interesting. I mean, just now blocks are starting to unlock. Oh, I shouldn't be using that. It's way slower, but I'm supposed to be. This is supposed to be my utility pick. That's the idea behind it. Yeah, we've got enough blocks to do more. This asphalt is a little bit of work. It's like water buckets and bitumen from the oil processor byproduct stuff, and then the slag from the blast furnace. So it's 3 processes come together. Bam! Oh, so nice. Yeah, give it a little border. And as I unlock more blocks, and I made a bunch of terracotta with the intention of dyeing the terracotta, and so we can add some color to the build and really spice the place up a little bit. Oops. She glows. Just a little bit of an aesthetic interruption. Also of note is that so far this is our net yield from the crucible. We'll throw another pair of iron boots in there. So not too bad. That's just mob drops, just broken pieces of armor that I've mended together and made whole items to melt down in here. You know, pretty effortless. It's one of those mindless things you do between big builds, a little bit of base maintenance. Need to get rid of that thing. It's an eyesore now that it's not being used for anything. Anyway, back to it. So I need black dye powder, which we get from ink sacs. And here, all these totems up above have water breathing, the squids. So we can just kind of hang out under here and kill ourselves some squids. We've got looting on the sword, so we got 4 off of that one. Shouldn't take me long to get what I need here. And I've got the aqua dynamic armor, so I can just fly around under here like... Yep, give it to me. 3 off of him. Oh my god, this is amazing. You literally move at the same speed as on land. And with this haste armor, it's haste and aqua dynamic. So yeah, it's a little bit ridiculous. The only difference is the turns. It doesn't turn on a dime like you can above. Where did those go? Did I get them? I must have got them. Yeah, anyway, that's... oh no, there they are. Sometimes it's a little too fast. Anyway. So my logic is this. Like, you know you're ready for a mod when you can make 12... like around a dozen, between a dozen and a stack, depending. I mean, you know, there's different, but like this is the gate item, like this starmetal ingot. So we can make a dozen of them. We can make more, but I want to save some of the stardust for other things. So a dozen is like your entry level number. Like if you can't afford to do that, I feel like you're probably not ready to explore the mod. And it is very conveniently nighttime. And if we get over the fence here and hit sprint, we can get over to our altar, which is only semi-safe. So we're going to have to make sure and clear out mobs before we get to work. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm going to cover that. Look at the samples are just everywhere. What have we got around here? Doesn't look like much has managed to spawn in yet. I really should put up a fence or something around this thing because it would really be a pain to have to replace this stuff. Got some creepers. Oh, that's pretty scary. Maybe if we stand over here. So the first thing we need to make... I don't have my shield, but my armor actually does a ton of damage all on its own. Let's make sure we haven't attracted any more attention. No, it's just out there wandering around. Okay. See if we can do this. Gunpowder. This stuff, I think, was the recipe. Hope I'm getting that right. I looked at it enough times. So 8. I want a stack. Like that's the next level up, you know, like for the not so rare item, your entry level should be like around a stack. So I feel like, you know, we're entering the mod. And realistically, we probably should make 2 stacks of that because we're going to have to immediately use a bunch of it. I had 7 left over from the last time I did this. Well, that takes a minute. I think it crafts them all at once, though. There we go. So that gets us a stack. Very good. Alright, I'm going to finish this up. I'm horrible at the maths. Forgot that it took 2 of these. So we're going to be, we're going to craft this up before morning comes, because I just noticed the gauge going down. But we're only going to be making 6, which is going to be the thing that I try to avoid when entering a mod, is that then we have to like scrimp and save instead of just building the thing that we need to progress in the mod. But I don't have enough to make 12, so maybe I am jumping the gun just a little bit here. But the gun has been jumped. The trigger has been pulled. There's our only six starmetal ingots. Okay, I have taken out the surrounding creatures, including a whole pack of creepers that I just couldn't allow to live. And that the thought of this place getting creepered is just ugh. Oh, Zombert, didn't see you there. Sorry. That's the armor doing its work. That's the rough modifier from the Prismarine. Prismarine armor is rough. Oh, so we only need one of these. Which, that's all I can remember. This thing, oh yeah, we need, this one's not doing any work for us anyway, so we'll use it for our crafting recipe. And then what else? Prismarine and 4 chiseled marble. Is it up here? It's down here, isn't it? Okay, get our handy dandy chisel. This is cool beams. Then I just have to go down. Looks like this, isn't it? Like, am I way off? No, that was right. What am I missing here? Is that not the recipe? There we go. Okay. For some reason, my brain. Done. Oh, just in time. You're just in time. Bang. That's just more stuff to throw in the crucible and melt down. Look at that. Iron. Don't even have to go mining. I hear you. I hear you. You can have some too. Have a taste of my sword. So the rough modifier. Oh, no space. The rough modifier from your armor does more damage. From the Prismarine does more damage the more damaged your armor is. I'm pretty sure is how that works. It's like the armor breaking down and getting rough. Yeah. Anyway, there's that. Now I'm going to go find marble. I think I'll just go mine something. I don't know what I need. Or I'll just get the readily available marble that is in the ravine that I pass by every time I come through here. Now I have to remember that I don't have my ooey gooey boots on anymore, so I can't just drop down into these places like I used to. Good night. I should probably put redstone on my sword too. Ouch. Marble. I've got a special. Oh, look at my inventory that is destroyed. I've got a special pick for mining. Where'd it go? There you are. Mr. Nightly pick. Well, we don't need that out anymore, or that. I was grinding on those. I've still got 33 more to make. I was going to make a stack. Okay. That should do. This is without water. I put down a water block. The thing, oh, I showed you. The thing is ridiculous. It's actually uncontrollable at that point. It literally is just like a machine gun of block breaking power. That particular tool modifier or tool trait is like super OP. It's supposed to only work underwater, but it's like a little bit of an exploit there to just stand in a bucket of water because your head's not submerged. You don't suffer the mining fatigue, but you're technically still wet, so you get the aqua dynamic. It's a really ugly little combo. We need 225 of the sooty marble. So that's a 15 by 15 square. Okay, this is going to take me a minute. Okay, I think I've got this. Got that last block placed, that was the center. And then the attunement altar. I just built this here because realistically, yep, okay, it's working. It's a thing. I made 7 of these spectral relays because the only constellation I've yet discovered is Evorcio, and I know that it has 7 stars, so that's the only one, and it was visible in the sky last night, so we're just waiting for the sun to set. I think we need the Phosic resonator, shifting star, crystal attunement, that's what we're after. I think it doesn't say in here. I think we need the Phosic resonator, which I think I put in a chest because I wasn't planning to use it anymore because I found the patch of starlight that it was supposed to help me find. Fortunately, with all the running back and forth that I do, this haste armor really does make a difference. And then when I hit the paths and the horse emblems, it really, really amplifies your speed a lot, like stacking effects. Oh, let's see. Let's do a little bit of this. Quick inventory declutter. Limestone can go in there too. Not the treated wood planks, I'll keep those. I took those out of the side of the tower as an experiment. I only have 5 that I salvaged from the Lich Tower, but I can make more. And I think I really like the look of that. Maybe not in that pattern necessarily, that was just because I had 5 and I could activate them all with one lever. But I think some variation of that in the future will be making an appearance. So now I think we need this. I think we need for it to be nighttime. And hopefully our constellation is still in the sky. And we need a crystal. I think maybe I have some that are really good. $81. I don't know that it matters. Yeah, it probably does, actually. Ooh, we're losing daylight. Well, maybe we'll make a more powerful one later. But for now, we'll use this one. It's huge and it's got a pretty high purity. I think the purity is the important factor for this operation. And we'll attune ourselves as well just to get the buff. I don't know the difference between the different constellations to really know what Evorcio versus something else is going to give us. But that's the one we have right now, so that's the one we'll use right now. And I understand that it's potentially costly to switch because you lose all your progress, but whatevs. It's not really a big deal. So I thought it was this thing. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Oh, it's the constellation paper. That's what it is. So we want Evorcio. And I think we want to hold it in our offhand. Yeah. So these things go in the location of the blue particle effects. Purple, blue, whatever they are. There should be one more. There we go. Oh yeah. So we'll do us first. Hey, it even renders your backpack. That's cool. The armor looks pretty cool with the redstone. It covers up that cheesy cactus green that was on there before. Looks like some kind of death skull mask with the respirator attachment and everything on there. This is a pretty cool effect, you know. I'm not dogging the mod. It's like actually a pretty cool mod, but it's just not really like looking at constellations in the sky and drawing them is kind of a tedium that I don't like to see in a mod. Especially from the perspective of like a person who's new to the mod, because this is the first time I've ever used it. Oh, and we want to put our celestial crystal in there as well. Here. Can we just throw it? Yeah, okay. I was like, right clicking is not working. So now that we have that, we can use our lens that we made ages ago to focus starlight on iron ore and actually make the star metal ingots. So we made like too many of those things. Now we can make those easy peasy. Alright, there's that, and we're just going to leave it to do its glowy magical thing. Oh, and now I think we have this thing. Perks. Vorcio Prospector grants increased mining speed. Oh, how ridiculous is that? Use your pickaxe as a shovel or axe. Oh my goodness. Because the next thing I want to do for my tools is obsidian, which makes them unbreakable. So if I were to get that on the mining pick, holy moly. Attacks have a chance of disarming targets, man. Higher attack damage and faster mining over time. Interesting stuff. Faster mining at low health, that's funny. Okay, yeah, we'll take some increased mining speed. Why not? Cool beans. Oh, oops, that was supposed to be a shift right click, so I can put you away. And then, cool as the mod is, we're going to leave it alone for a while. Goodbye, Astral Sorcery, until we need you again. Because we have what we need. Actually, we will be needing to craft some things soon. Because what we want to make is a lens. This one, no. Regeneration. That's the one we want. 2 stardust, 2 glass lenses, gas tier. Oh dear. Not until the next age, my friends. Oh dear. That is not surprising, actually, because this thing would have been like a total game breaker. In terms of like, this regeneration just like fills your health bar. It doesn't just give you a regeneration effect. It just says your health is full now. And it's constant, so as long as you stand in the beam, you should theoretically just like instantly regenerate forever and ever. But what we can do, this just has to be under the night sky. So let's put it, I think that torch might actually block it. Let's put it here. No? Oh, we have to make, right, we have to make the crystal, mate. We've got to make the floating crystal, mate. Which is the other 4. So we have just enough stardust. We actually ended up making just the right amount. That's great. So we need resonating gems. How do we make those? Starlight infusion. Okay. Okay. So we need a starlight infusion altar as well. What is the recipe for that? That means more marble. Might have enough. Oh, we need one more ingot. Otherwise, that's an easy peasy, super easy recipe. Just a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to run and get that set up real quick. Make this other ingot up. I don't think that's worth doing on camera. Actually, this episode, let's see here. We got time. We got time. So yeah, I will go and get that stuff made up, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so a block of lapis and a starlight infusor. And then aquamarine. And then I suppose we have to beat on it with our wand, right? Seems legit. This thing, again, super awesome. I was able to actually, now that I have a little more room in it, I'll show you. The other nice thing about it is it takes partials. Like, see, this has 3,121, and it took all of it, including the 121 random. Done. Looks like we still have all of our starlight. Oh, there must be one missing. Is it that one? I guess we test with an empty bucket. Had a bucket. Oh, I used it in that recipe to make this thing. Yeah, okay. So that will not place a source. There is supposedly an upgrade that you can make for it. But I haven't looked into that yet. I'm not sure that we have it yet. Ding ding. Oh good, didn't lose one that time. So I guess it's just a % chance. I thought it was an every time thing, but then I didn't see it the first time, and yeah, okay, anyway. 3. Oh, and we got lucky again. Floating crystal, that's what we're trying to make. 4 of those, 4 of those, 4 illumination powder. Okay. Time to round up some stuff and eat out at the moonlight altar before nighttime evades. Okay, we just fight off the last of these mobs here. I think we're looking pretty good. I hear you. I hear you. I hear your concerns, and I do not care. I love that we can see our windmill from here. So it was like, what was it? This thing in the middle, obviously. 4, 4, okay. Hopefully we have enough starlight to do this. Not even close. The moon is going down. Okay, well, I'm going to go hunting. In fact, I think I'll break out my sentient sword. And I'm up to common tartaric gem, which is the 3rd tier, which is what we need to unlock the blood shards in. We don't have much nighttime left. I'm going to go hunting. It's what we need for the weak blood shards in blood magic. I'll be back when it's nighttime again. Okay. I think we should be about there. Yes, sir. This is a momentous day. This gets us the much easier access. Oh, hello, zombie horde. Just who I was looking for, actually. Somehow they can light me on fire, I don't know. Maybe this fiery handle thing is not the greatest idea. There it is, baby. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's get back to base. We will light this thing off. Haha. Okay. I think I finally got this. I had to go back again and make a linking tool. So now if we, is it just right click? Yeah, just linked, and then you to here. No? Linked. Is that not it? That should be it. Unlink. It should. Unless Evorcio is not in this guy. What is the deal? Why is it not focusing? It's supposed to turn and point and project light. Unlinked collector crystal from lens. Okay, so linked. Linked collector crystal to lens. Oh, you know what? Maybe we don't need this. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is fantastic. Now what I'm interested to know, do I have, I've got, what are the uses of these entirely? Oh yes, another amethyst. I think I may have 9 of those. Might just be able to do that. I really would like this drawer controller. That would be fantastic. And the millstone gets you stardust. Oh, so that's what that's an easy into the stardust. Very good. What does that give us? Stellar refraction table. Resonating wand. Armara. Okay, and then what are the uses in some of these guys? A sextant. Must be in your inventory. It doesn't say what it does. Luminescence. I imagine we're going to be needing that. Yeah, so we're going to need a lot of this stardust, I'm guessing, moving forward. Actually, it's only these 3 recipes. What in the world is icosic resonator? That's better than the phosic resonator, I'm guessing. Does this mean this constellation has to be, what is that? Prism lens. The celestial gateway. Oh my, that's expensive. Okay, so we're going to need a lot of that stuff moving forward. So back to the Twilight Forest for me. I need to get more of the night metal. I farmed a little bit of it. You can get the fragments from one of the little hermit crab shell thing guys that crawl around in there. So you just gotta like find a spawner and mob up on those guys for a minute. I've got a bunch, but I'm gonna get more. Oh no, can't use that pick. So make more of this, get it processed down, and then we should be ready to move forward next time actually into, I think I'm probably going to go back into blood magic. Although I am headed to the Twilight Forest and we've got some cool new gear, maybe we'll go fight some bosses. Anyway, I'll check you guys next time. You make sure that you leave me a like and have a wonderful day.